Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. So in this video, we're going to discuss Geeks for Geeks problem of the day, and today's problem is reversing the equation, and it is an easy level problem. So this problem is basically an implementation problem. So the problem itself is not very difficult. You just have to implement very small thing. So basically there are some operators and digits. You will see that you will be given a string with like these characters or any digit, right? So it can be a digit or these four characters. So let us discuss this first sample test case. So the only characters other than the digits that you will have is divide, multiply, plus and minus, right? So basically you have been given this particular string and you have to reverse the whole string such that the numbers remain as it is. So if this is a number, this is a number 20. So 20 should remain as it is, but it should come at the last. Then the minus operator, then the number 3 comes here, and then the plus operator, and then 5 whole as a number, and then multiply operator. So basically if a number is having more than one digit, so for example 1 2 3 plus 2, so it should be written as 1 2 3 at the end plus and then 2, right? So basically it's a simple implementation problem where you have to divide the initial string into tokens. So our first token will be our first number, then the second token will be a character or the operation character, third token will be the next number, right? And this will keep on going on. Once you have got all your tokens, let's say A, B, C, D and E, all you have to do is reverse the tokens E, D, C, B, A, and then append it to a string, and then this will be your final answer. So how do we actually go about dividing the whole string into tokens? Like there are multiple ways to do this. You can just take some kind of an identifier. Either you can look out for these characters or you can look out for the digits. So basically I'll tell you how I implemented it. What I did was I maintained a current variable, right? So this is going to be a string which is initially empty, right? So as soon as I get some other digit, right? So let's say I was traversing the original string 20 minus 3 plus 5 and multiply by 2. So let's say I encountered a digit. What I'll do is I'll append this particular digit to my current string, right? So I did it like this. Now my current contains 2. Now I move on to the next digit. Since it is a digit also, so I'm going to append it to my current string. Now I move on to the next character. Now you see that this is not a digit. So what I'll do is in another vector. So let's say I have a vector called equation. I'll push back this current variable. Now my equation vector has a string 20, right? So this will be my first token. Now the next, since it is an operator, I can just directly push it and initialize my current with empty string again, right? Now I encounter the next character. It is a digit, so my current will be 3. Now I encounter the next character. It is an operator. So what I do is whatever was in the current string, I will push back into my vector, right? And then I push back the next operator. Then I set my current as empty, and again I move on to the next character. So I'll keep on doing this, and at the end I will have all the tokens in this particular vector. So this is the one of the ways you can implement this particular problem, and this is how I did it. There are also multiple ways. You can also look out for, since I was looking out for the digits in this particular approach, you can also look out for the operators, and wherever you encounter an operator, you will see that our previous string or our previous token has finished, right? So I was checking it like whether the current character is a digit or not. You can check it like whether the current character is an operator or not, right? This can be also one of the ways. The whole idea is to form a tokenized form of the original string such that you can reverse that particular vector or string, whatever you can say, right? So let us have a look at the implementation now. So this is how I implemented it. I initialize a vector of strings. So this will be called equations, right? So I have written it as eq. Now initialize my current string as an empty string. I traverse through the whole input string s, and if the current character is a digit, right? So if it is digit, the current character, I'll just add it to my current string. Now otherwise, if it is not a digit, that means it is a character, and if my current is not empty, I'll just push it back into my equations vector. Now the way we do it in C++ is, this is something you have to do. There is no way you can just directly push a character into a vector of strings, right? So I'm pushing back I wanted to push back the current character into the end of this particular vector, but since it is a vector of strings, I can only push back a string. Right. So this is one way you can convert the character into a string. You initialize a new empty string and you append the character to it. Right. This way the character will be converted into a string. So I convert it into a string. If there are other ways also, you can apply those ways. and push that particular character into the end of my equations vector. Now I again initialize my current string with an empty string. At the end, after all of this loop is completed, if my current is not equals to empty, I just again push back my current string. Now at the end, I'll just reverse the whole equations vector, and I'll initialize my answer with empty string. And for all the characters, like in a series, I'll just try to append them into my end of the answer variable. At the end, I can just return my answer variable, and this would be the solution for today's problem of the day. Now let me just quickly submit it and show you that this works. So you will see that this will pass all the test cases, and yeah, this passes all the test cases, and this is one of the correct approaches. Actually, it's just an implementation problem, so you can like apply your own ways to implement this particular problem. The base idea is that you have to divide the original string into a stream of tokens, and then you have to reverse that particular stream of tokens, right? So that's it for today. I hope that you guys were able to understand the video or the solution for this particular problem. If you guys did, then consider dropping a like, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Share this channel with your friends. Until the next video drops, keep coding, stay safe, bye bye.